assessment is the CASL Syntax. One thing that's very important with this assessment is you want to make sure that you write exactly what the student says. So whatever the student responds with or whatever they point to, you just make sure that you write exactly what the student does. That's very important with this. It's good to have your training manual here with you because it also has additional possible correct and incorrect responses that the student could give you, and it's listed by the item number as well as a correct response and an incorrect response. And some of the ones that are in here are in addition to what is in the stimulus manual. So ideal setup is for your student to be right here, kind of, and you turn to the side so that they can see the stimulus page, and you can read the actual stimulus here that they will use to answer and point to the picture that you're talking about. So for this one, I want you to look at the picture and listen carefully. I'm going to say something about the picture. Then I will ask you to say something. This boy is standing. This boy is
sitting.
That's fine. This boy is standing and this boy is sitting. Now we're going to try another one. Where is the fish swimming?
In a fishbowl.
That's fine. The fish is swimming in the fishbowl. After you give the two example sentences, stimuluses, you may then continue on to item number 1. If I refer back to my training manual, if the student misses both of the examples and then the first 3 test items, you can stop. You don't have to administer anymore. The ceiling is 5 consecutive incorrect responses, which that would be the 2 examples and then the 3 test questions. That would equal your 5. But we're going to continue on because my student got both of the questions correctly, so we're going to continue on. Here is a little ball, and here is a
big ball.
Listen carefully and say exactly what I say. This dog is little.
Can you say that again?
So the student has asked if I can repeat, and for this assessment, I can repeat an item. Listen carefully and say exactly what I say. This dog is little.
This dog is little.
Finish what I say. This dog is little. This dog
is big.
Tell me where the cat is sleeping. Use more than one word.
In a chair.
The girl found the ball. Where was it?
Under the table.
Finish what I say. Here, the girl is drinking. Here, the girl
is eating.
So for CASL Syntax construction, you want to make sure that, again, the most important thing is that you write exactly what the student says. And as you do that, you will see inside the stimulus manual there are correct responses And we might be tempted to just write the letter of the response that is here, but for this project, we want you to write exactly what the student says. So no shortcuts, no shorthand, write exactly what the student says. It makes scoring easier in the long run, because once it gets back here to the scoring lab, if you overlook something, will know exactly what the student said because you have written it. So again, if it's a correct response, you're going to circle the 1. If it's an incorrect response, you're going to circle the 0, and you're going to continue until you get 5 consecutive incorrect responses. And once you do that, you've reached your ceiling, and you can stop administering this assessment. And this is CASL Syntax Construction.